We're here at the confluence of the Ohio, the Allegheny, and the Monongahela Rivers, and welcome you to Acrisure Stadium on the North Shore of Pittsburgh, the home of the Steelers. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you, the veteran Chris Boswell, getting things started. Off we go from Pittsburgh. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 27-yard line.
Right to the air, it's Hurts. He's going to test the secondary right away. That'll be batted away, incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's second down.
So, Mike, regardless of what everyone else is playing, anytime there's a one single high safety, whether everyone's in man or zone, he's really just a full field zone defender. His job is to just help everyone across the board, and there's an element of instincts, there's an element of understanding offensive game plan, and then at the end of the day, you've got to have the speed and the ball skills to get to the ball and contest as many throws as you can.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force third down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He'll let one go down the middle. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 72 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Terrific way to start this one, Greg, on the opening drive. Getting the ball in the air, down the field, and into the end zone for 6.
We wondered all week, Mike, if this secondary would get tested, especially as the game progressed. Well, we didn't have to wait very long. I mean, a big play early, we got ourselves a 6-0 ball game.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. On the ground, it's Jalen Warren. A nice pickup, moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play.
42-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up second.
Second down throw for Stroud. That's complete. It's Metcalf. And he will go all the way. DK Metcalf. Touchdown Steelers. That touchdown #1 for him on the year. Chris Boswell on for the point after. He gets it to go, and the Steelers come right back to tie it at 7.
Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Here he is, Tyreek Hill back to return. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
At their own 22-yard line.
They put Wilson in motion. First carry for Saquon Barkley. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
Second and inches. He'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And he'll take this one forward for about 3. And that's a first down.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on second down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. Once again, it's Barkley. And he works past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3 at the 42-yard line.
From the 42-yard line, here's second down and 3. They bring the tight end in motion. Here's Barkley. Down the sideline, past the 45. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line. 22 yards to pick up there. First down, Philadelphia.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
Hurts looking to throw on first down. Forced to his right. Taking off. And Hurts wisely going to slide after he's picked up the first down.
You know this defense worked all week defending this quarterback as a scrambler, as a runner. But sometimes it's just hard to simulate until you see him in real life. His speed, his ability to create. We saw him get him here early on the big scramble. He's able to pick up the first down and keep the drive alive.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They run out of the game with Barkley. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down. run. It's Barkley. Oh, making defenders look silly out there on his way into the end zone. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finished it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On the ground, it's Warren to start the drive. And nowhere to go on that one. They lifted him up and threw him down behind the line.
Back at the 31-yard
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Short pass taken in by the tight end. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 7.
From the gun, here's Stroud. Under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him. Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down.
Uno more. 19 tackles. Look the hot. Right, Tony. 11.
They will indeed go as they look to throw. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. And a nice return will set them up in good field position right at midfield.
So the first part of any interception is just end up with the ball in your hands, right? That's what every defensive coordinator wants. But anytime you can get yards on the return, that's just an added bonus. And that's what we see here. There's a little space, does a great job securing the catch, and all of those yards just set up for better field position as their offense takes the field.
He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards, and most importantly, a 1st down.
1st down, Eagles.
Hurts to the air on 1st down. He'll air it out deep for Wilson. That is incomplete. No way to force a football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Let's go. Trimmer. 73.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That's going to be incomplete. And it'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter.
You talk about a quarterback getting bailed out. Man, that is a pick all day long, and as this defender enters the huddle, you see a bunch of his guys hitting him on the helmet, but I can promise you they're saying, next time, you got to come down with that one.
And he is going to go down. They sack him to end the first quarter. We are through one. 14-7 is our score. And we're back to the Steel City after this. His kick is good. From 60 yards out, he's got the leg to knock it through.
And you talk about having confidence in your kicker, Mike. I mean, to send him out there to kick from midfield, and what does he do? He repays you with that confidence with a 60-yard field goal. I mean, that was something else.
And back to work goes Elliott after making the field goal. He'll send this one away.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Stroud to throw here on first down. Metcalf pulls in that one. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at the 37-yard line.
On second down, Stroud. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Moving outside the pocket. First down throw there is incomplete.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
And to pick up 3 or maybe 4, Jalen Carter out of Georgia makes the tackle.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up third and 5.
From the gun here on third down, it's Stroud. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
On fourth down, Stroud. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback. They get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Here comes a return from the 3. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's first and 10. They'll start on the ground with Barkley. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
This offensive line continues to be very physical at the point of attack. They've been able to give their backs plenty of room to run. That's why they've already eclipsed the century mark here in the opening half.
And he'll work forward 4 yards. That's all he needed. This is going to be a first down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short, the ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession.
Saquon Barkley, and he will score. Saquon Barkley, touchdown Philadelphia. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Crowd to throw here on 1st and 10. Metcalf left side. He's got it. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A gain of 4. It's now
Ball on the
2nd and
39.
6.
Here's 2nd down and 6.
Tony, why Tony? Tony, let the hot, let the hot. No.
Here's Stroud. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
And when you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation. And instead, he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity. But with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete.
And he's down inside the 40-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half, and good enough for a 1st down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth 1st half. We'll come back to the Steel City after this. 2nd and 7.
Down. Oh, right.
Once again, it's Warren. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
Hey, uno.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He'll try and get there on the ground.
And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the 1st down.
Escaping the pressure right. Trying to make a play out of the pocket. Couldn't do it. It's intercepted. And the Eagles will take over here just past the 30. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. He'll get him behind his blockers to get forward for a pickup of 3. Peyton Wilson that time in on the stop.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 34-yard line.
Now there's a throw out wide. Hey, this might be a double pass. That is incomplete. They tried to take a shot there, use a little trickery, but the defense was all over it. And it brings up third down.
Silver, ready?
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here. Clock is stopped at 26 seconds until the break.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, then on third down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates.
The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their second, as it comes to 22 seconds remaining till halftime.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. And what do the coaches say?
And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Eagles. His second catch of the game. And both have gone for touchdowns. The extra point by Elliott is good. And the Eagles add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. Now a timeout signal for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds until the break.
First down.
Here we go.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Stroud. And the throw left sideline caught. They ruled incomplete. Couldn't keep the feet in. And it's second down.
Why, Tony? On the quick, right? Hey, Tony. Look the hot.
Now, Stroud. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Ashton Davis. And nothing will come of this last pitch attempt at some points. Time runs out in this first half. So, one half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. To throw, it's Stroud. Open man, the tight end, straight down the field. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. First and 10 now from the 36.
Why, Tony? Hey, we're no more. Look the hot.
Stroud. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. Give him 27, and it's first and goal.
Here we go.
Gonna set up to throw. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as tough, but you got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive with some points.
That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
Wow, what's that? 18. What's that? 19 Texas. Hey, south. Why Tony? Hey, Uno Mars. Look the hot.
Here's Stroud. And that is incomplete.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
The offense will stay out there, but they've got some yards to pick up. Fourth down and goal.
18. What's that? 11. Hey, Uno. Buggy.
Back to throw. Stroud. And this will pay off. It is caught. Touchdown, Steelers. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Boswell adds the extra point. And the Steelers are able to cut the deficit to 10.
Steelers 41. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
To Barkley, running right. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
A second down throw for Hurts. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 18 yards on the catch and run will move the chains.
And if he's late with that throw, Mike, there's a really good chance a defender could have made a play on it. But he does a beautiful job. He puts the ball out in front of his shoulder, leads the receiver, and allows him to get upfield and pick up the first down.
He'll take a shot here for the end zone. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it will fall to the ground. It's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill there, and it'll bring up second down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Out to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a first down.
30-yard line.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Here's a handoff to Barkley running left. Good blocking to the 15. And he will score again. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. 3 touchdowns for him now in this one. And he's up to 10 on the year. Elliott, good on the extra point. And the Eagles will extend this third quarter lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
We'll start this on the ground with Warren. And that'll be a pickup of 3. From the 38 now, here's second down and 7.
Brings up second and 7 at the 38-yard line.
Stroud to throw. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made a humping from the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
From the gun, here's Stroud. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
11. 19 Texas. Buggy. Hey!
Stroud to throw here on first down. Exiting the pocket right. And for the fourth time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Reek Woolen. And he's going to bring this one back.
All right, partner. Keep on rolling, baby. You know what time it is.